I needed to make this video because I had plans on my channel. I was planning on making a video reviewing a very cool piece of tech, but I was missing a key element of it. Anyway, this key element I was missing was a GameCube to Wii U adapter, and I looked around trying to find it. It has to be the original one that was released on the Wii U, the Mayflash adapter. But I have one, but it's a generic one, so it did not work with the product I was trying to review. So this is my kind of like nightmarish story dealing with GameStop. So I'm going to read this text document and elaborate as I read it.
Oh,
Hey Oreo, you're being recorded, just letting you know.
oh, nice. What am I being recorded on?
I gotta tell a GameStop story about why I don't have content out on my channel, because what I planned to put out kind of got fucked up.
Oh, fun.
So anyway, this is what I've been dealing with GameStop, and if you hear anybody else talking, that would be TheTrueOreoKing
Hello.
and Pacifist. So I'm gonna
I'm
read.
here to help puppies get money.
Yes. So I'm gonna read straight from this notepad, okay? I ordered a GameCube to Wii U adapter from GameStop because I needed it for a video I am doing on this awesome adapter for a Super Nintendo to GameCube. Basically, it allows me to plug a Super Nintendo controller up into the GameCube. The benefits of this is allowing me to use it for the Game Boy Advance player. That's the main reason I got it. But I also wanted to check out the Switch compatibility to use it with games like Super Mario Maker. The experience was really, really bad. I used my GameStop account. This is an old account, by the way. This is one that I hadn't used in several years. I used it because I couldn't find it reasonably anywhere else. I paid for expedited shipping as well, so I would get it quickly. When I checked out, I gave them my updated address. When I checked on it, the day it was supposed to show up, it told me the item was expected 2 days later, and then it told me it was being shipped to my house from 5 years ago. I haven't lived there in 5 years. This is where things kind of get irritating because I haven't lived at a place in 5 years. When I checked out, I gave them my recent address, okay? I contacted GameStop's customer service and told them about this mistake. When doing so, I gave them my current phone number and my new active email. I have been using a different email for the last 5 years. I heard nothing from them. I then get notified that it was delivered to the old house. I then reached out again and give my newest details once again. After that, I went and logged into my old account on Gmail that I had not used for almost 5 years, and seen that they had sent an email there instead of my new contact information I gave them. So this is my problem. I give you my newest stuff. They ask for your current email and your current number. They never fucking emailed me on my newest email, on my current email, the main one I use. I have my reasons for not accessing my old email. So I get onto my old email just out of morbid curiosity and seeing that they emailed that. And the email that they sent there was not the day that I emailed them. It was like 2 days after I had emailed them. Okay? GameStop has gotten a bad rep in recent years for many things, but after this, I think it's time for the company to go under. I was mad when I wrote this. It is clear that whoever is running them and making these decisions are not good at their job. The corporate machine has killed the company, a company that, believe it or not, at one time was a nice place to shop. Being a rare customer of theirs for the last decade, I regret having any trust that they would get this simple order right. This is part of the reason for why my newest tech video is taking so long. I want to apologize for that, and I apologize for that. My content will pick back up after the month of June. I've just been busy with Juneteenth and Father's Day here already. It kind of snuck up on me, and I had to prepare for both. As well as my daughter's mother's birthday, I was preparing to get her something. I spent a lot of time finding her something for her birthday, which is actually on Juneteenth, June 19th. Anyway, this is the horror story that I've been dealing with from GameStop. GameStop has truly fallen over the years, and I should have known better. At this rate, I would have been better ordering from eBay and waiting longer. I would have gotten it faster anyway. Okay, so this has taken about 3 weeks. I just got notification of my refund the other day, and I just got the refund this morning. So it's taken this long to get this situated. After waiting several days, I got a response from them saying they would refund and asking if I wanted to cancel the order or have them ship another. And at this point, I had them cancel. The following day, they replied and confirmed cancellation. What the fuck is going on with GameStop, right? It's pretty ridiculous. That is my most recent dealings with them, okay? I really don't even know what else to say. That's pretty much everything right there. I needed one product and they couldn't get it right. I gave them my most recent address when they asked where to ship it, and they shipped it to an old address. Oh yeah, right here is the original message. I said, I ordered this adapter for my GameCube. Paid extra for fast shipping. That's not even for my GameCube, it's for my Wii U. Paid extra for fast shipping and was told it would be here today. On top of that, when I checked on it today, it had my old address from 5 years ago, as its destination had not left yet. I am incredibly upset about this because I entered my current address twice during checkout and assumed your system used it. Oreo, do you have anything to say?
I actually do. I've had issues with GameStop, especially ordering from them in the past as well. What was it? I've kind of ran into the same similar situation where they sent it to a different address.
Oh Lord.
And I couldn't even get through to them. I had to literally call them 10 times before someone picked up. And actually, well, they had an automated system, and took me 10 times to actually get a hold of someone, and they didn't want to refund it right away. They just wanted, place a tracker. They didn't believe me, and this was years ago though, but ever since then, it kind of left a really bad taste in my mouth when it comes to that. I'm not saying that they're bad in store, but what I'm saying is that I wouldn't trust them when it comes to ordering online or anything like that. I'd rather go through eBay or Amazon, hands down.
Oh yeah, I agreed. I want to put this out here, I'm upset and we've had bad experiences with them, but I want to say that generally the people who work in the stores are fine. Sometimes you get employees who don't know enough about games or what's going on, and that's normal these days at most businesses. But most of the time I've had good luck anytime I've walked into a GameStop, so I don't have a problem walking into a GameStop and buying something there on the spot. But I'm not gonna order anything. I'm not gonna order anything in store from GameStop. I'm not gonna order anything online from GameStop.
On the same note too, even in store, it's definitely gone down the hill in the sense of variety when it comes to games. It's not about the games anymore.
Oh yeah,
so
that's
it's more
management.
about the merchandise. Yeah, and so it's and it's not the people in there that are working there and that are bad or anything like that, like Houdini said, but it's more along the lines of what's the point of really going into a GameStop anymore? The whole premise of GameStop back in the day was pretty much power to the players, which that was their logo for the longest of times, and that's what made it great, because there was so many variety of different games, and it was amazing. But then management kind of really took that power to the players and made it more into a merchandising shop when they honestly should have just kept it with the gaming thing. So granted, I'm going more. Go ahead.
No, it's cool to get into what happened with the fall of GameStop. I personally think that GameStop has there's practices they've had that I think have kind of hurt them and that they've always had, and one of them is every time a new game generation would begin, they will legit just completely throw out and trash every old game that they had, not sell, but legit throw them away,
scratch up the disc or break the
at first they
cartridges.
didn't do that, but after a while they actually got to the point where they would actually take a disc out and scratch it, use a blade to actually scratch it beyond use,
or just
because people would
just break the whole disc itself.
Just because people would actually go dumpster diving because they knew that they were throwing away perfectly really good games. A lot of times new copies or even used copies. And as somebody who is big on game preservation, that has always bothered me. And I think it's coming around to bite them in the ass, because when they started doing retro gaming again, they had to rebuy all those games that if they just paid for more warehouse space and held on to, they could have made a profit from selling. I honestly believe they could have had a piece of the pie in the retro gaming market if they never destroyed their old stock.
We are kind of getting off a subject with like the whole
a little bit, a little bit,
but like overall, like I think the moral of the story is, like, off of our experiences, of course you can make your own experience, but with our experiences, we're just pretty much telling our story. Like, and these are two different experiences where mine last time I did it was like, I want to say like 4 years ago. I don't know when Houdini did his, like apparently it was recent.
This month.
This month. So like I said, I personally would recommend just go through Amazon or eBay. At least, you know, it might take a little longer or anything like that, but the customer service back then was trash, and according to Houdini, customer service is still pretty trash.
They're slow.
You know,
like they solved the issue, but they were slow. They weren't fast enough to turn it around, and that was kind of that's the thing that kind of got up my ass, is that if they were a little bit faster, they could have corrected it before it was delivered, before any of this happened.
Did you call or did you email?
I did everything through email.
Oh Jesus!
Because I'm not a phone call type of person.
See, I'm the phone call type.
I am not a phone call type of person. I'm the type of person, I get nervous every time I have to actually talk to someone, which sucks because I have to talk to people.
You're a streamer too, so
I'm a streamer, so like people probably don't understand that because they're like, wait, but you stream and you're just fine. But it's different streaming as opposed to calling some corporate office, you know.
Well, I get it, and like personally, I've had issues with Amazon before, but they've corrected it within the hour.
Amazon, as much as I don't like their policies as far as corporate side, they have the best customer service out there.
Like literally,
they're correct when it comes there. When it comes to customer service, Amazon's on point. Like, not to get too off topic, only problem I have with Amazon is they need to pay their fair share of taxes, and they need to treat their employees better. That's it.
Yep, that's my only.
If they did that, I'd be totally fine with them. I would love them.
But like GameStop with this poor customer service, though, GameStop really needs to understand at this point that it's like Walmart is selling games like that, you know, freaking Myers, like they're all doing online services now, and that's what's really kind of hurting them. And they've always, according to both of our stories, it seems like both of throughout the years they just haven't gotten better. Like that, or they're still slow. They're still freaking slow as hell.
We're not the only ones who've had issues with GameStop, and I'm sure some people have had much better turnaround, faster responses from GameStop. Like with my situation, it was because I gave them a separate email, and they emailed the old one on file 2 days after I contacted them, by the way, which is kind of ridiculous. And then after I replied to them, it took them even more time to reply.
Mine was just like, I don't even know what happened with mine. Mine just went to a whole different address. Like, that was I'm like, where'd you get this from? Like, hold on.
I've had friends that I've known in IRL in real life that have also had products shipped out to completely different addresses that they never even gave them. It wasn't even an old address in their situation.
It was just like a random fucking address.
Yeah, it was just like a random fucking address. So
like, because I would, you know, like how they give you the tracking thing, I would track it, and I'm like, wait, why is it saying it's going here? You know?
Yeah, but anyway.
And I think, this is when I was in Illinois, and I think it was going to freaking Ohio or something, and I'm like, wait. I'm like, you are completely off.
Way off base there.
You're like completely way off, and it made no fucking sense.
Oh Lord, that's GameStop in a nutshell right there. But like
the fact that their stock prices went over $100, I'm freaking surprised.
That was all Reddit, man. I think it was Reddit. All Reddit, and a lot of people got a good payday out of that. So that was orchestrated. But you know,
easily.
Yeah, and I'm in support of that. You know, those I know a lot of people were mad about that, but I'm in support of that because
Oh, 100%.
you know, wealthy people do it all the time. They literally do it and it's legal. So, you know, let the poor people do it too. It takes more poor people to make that a reality though. But
True. But
yeah.
Should we wrap this up though? We pretty much were able to
Yeah.
get a bunch of points through.
Yeah, we should wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap this up by saying I'm sorry for the lack of content this month. I am really kind of considering where to take the direction of my channel. I'm probably going to try out a couple of new types of videos. There's going to be a bigger focus on Megami Tensei and RPGs and things like that on my channel. I was thinking about doing a Japanese series where I don't speak Japanese, so it would just be me playing games that I can't understand anything that's being said and seeing it kind of recording my impressions of them. But anyway, I just want to apologize for not having content, basically, because I said the video would be out. And now it's looking like the video is going to take probably another month before it's out. And that's really on me because I trusted a company that everybody's told me has went downhill and I should have listened to them. Anyway, you can find the True Oreo King on YouTube. I will link his channel down in the description. And he streams. I know he's been kind of AWOL lately, as I have.
Well, I've been AWOL because it's just, you know, like personal reasons. I'll pretty much I'll make a video on it on why. Yeah. You know, so hopefully Houdini will link that. I'm planning on making the video
I will add it to the description. If it's up before the my video goes up, it will be there. Yeah. If not, I will add it after it goes up. But yeah, awesome. I think a lot of people who watch my channel are fine, honestly, with not having videos or streams every day. So, but
I just did, like, where the hell is he?
I did say that a video was coming on other platforms, so I needed to put out why it didn't happen. And as far as my Twitch streams getting edited down, that's still going to happen, but I kind of like caught up to one of the series, and that takes a lot of work as well. So that stuff's still going to happen. It's just going to take me a little bit more time. So the patience of the people who are subscribed to my channel is highly appreciated. I've met a lot of good people in many different communities, especially the Megaton community lately. And I just want to say, stay nerdy, guys. I'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.